of your clear election stances was in favor of balanced budgets.
Yes.
Do you think the next federal budget in February, March, April should be balanced?
Well, I know that the Liberals are nowhere near that, so I think that that question is no longer on the table. But it's worth bearing in mind that what we did say during the election is that we wanted to make sure that Canada's banks and large corporations paid more taxes. We were going to increase their taxes, and we didn't want to leave that as debt on the backs of future generations. It was a difference of approach. Now, we were the first in 2008 to call for stimulus spending because we were in, well, it's actually been described by very serious economists as not just the deepest recession, but in fact, we were in a depression in '08. So stimulus spending was so important. We worked very hard. We pushed very hard, and you recall the whole issue at the time. So there are times when stimulus spending way beyond is required. But we also think that the revenue side has been so seriously cut back under successive Liberal and Conservative governments, especially with regard to corporate taxes, that that's something that continues to merit to be looked at. With regard to the budget that the Liberals are going to put forward, heaven knows, they were saying that it was going to be a $10 billion deficit, but that was going to cover massive infrastructure spending. Now they're talking about much more than that without much reference anymore to infrastructure spending. I remember the smile on Mayor Tory's face last week as he said, no, we're ready now, but you could sort of hear the beep, beep, beep of backing away from that particular promise. So I think that it is good that we continue to stimulate the economy. These are tough times, but the government knew what it was in for, and I don't think that it has any excuse to start backing away from key promises.